Okay. Monaco no longer needs investors. Well, I was never going to give money to Monaco at this early stage in the game. Yes, it would have given me culture, but with this negative gold, I like to have a bit of a buffer just in case I start to run out. My archer got a level. That's all well and lovely. I'm going to rest my spearmen, fortify them up, get some health. My composites, now these are the guys that can move around the terrain at their will. So, Copenhagen. Now, why are you putting spearmen on my border? That's not very nice at all. I might use my. I'm gonna scout around the Danish territory. I think give myself a nice viewpoint of what's going on. See if I can spot any army that might be planning on striking at this early stage. Okay. Monaco seeks a new natural wonder. I think I saw another one that wanted a natural wonder as well. Who would that be? Is that Ragu? No, that's not them at all. It's only Monaco at the moment. Now, if I were to build some ships, actually, I could probably find, say, the Great Barrier Reef, or normally there's a few. I mean, I still haven't found one of the Civs. One of the Civs. I mean, I'm not entirely sure where Selassie's capital is. Let's have a look, shall we? Actually, I don't have an embassy with him. If I get myself an embassy with Ethiopia, oh, they already have one, don't they? Oh, yes, because we sold it to him. Now I remember. Okay, well, he'll offer it to me in a deal at some point, I'm sure. Let's get this policy quickly. I have a choice now. I think I'm going to try and finish Liberty. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna get enough faith at some point to give myself a religion, and actually I might use the 3-person from Liberty to get myself a great profit. Although to be honest, my faith per turn is just not going to be good enough unless I start building shrines everywhere, and I don't particularly want to go into piety, so I might just leave it. I might leave religion alone. So here we go. Tile improvement rate increased. I can start to get more happiness from connected cities, or I could start to bump up my army a little bit, which I'm tempted to do actually. 15% production when training melee units. Now that's good. I like that bonus a lot. Great generals earned faster. This is going to be good. I sense a war with Denmark appearing inevitably. So by getting that, I can prepare for it by getting a great general, moving him towards the territory. I'm healing up my units. I'm going to have a little scout around. There we go. Oh, hello. So look, there we go. I'm glad I did that. 1, 2, 3 spearmen, a warrior, and a composite. So they do have a little bit of army. They do have a little bit of army. Now, the thing is, if I can provoke them into a war, get them to attack my city, whilst it's weak, and I might lose it, if I'm not careful, it lets me fight in my own lands, which may be a positive for me, because I might be able to use my 15% bonus from fighting in my own lands to kill some units before I advance on Copenhagen. I might just take Copenhagen. There's a lot of wine in the area, actually. That's a good trading thing. And from what I can tell, Copenhagen isn't particularly friendly with a lot of people. And in fact, actually, okay, so China's not particularly fans of the fact that I took over that city-state, and Denmark isn't, but Ethiopia and Spain, they couldn't care less. They're very happy being friends with me. Best case scenario for me would be to, if either Spain or Ethiopia were to start having a scrap with Denmark, maybe Spain because of the proximity. That would be good. That would let me, that would open the door to me, to let me have a war with him and not take too much of a diplomatic penalty in that front. So I'm going to move my archer. I'm going to move him to to Ajika. I'm going to keep these guys exploring. Let's see what I can find in and around their territory. Some caravans. Oh, I'm getting some science. Two science. Actually, that's a big boost just from that trade route. That's not bad at all. Keep a great general coming in this direction. Now, great generals, they are very handy when it comes to war. Every battle that happens within 2 tiles of them my units get a 15% bonus in strength, which actually, if I were to fight in my own land, that 30% in total, 15 from a general, 15 from being in my own lands, that's enough to effectively make your unit almost be fighting at the level above it, you know, so spearmen are swordsmen or pikemen, warriors are swordsmen. It's not quite that strong, but it's very handy to have, so it's not bad at all. It means if you fall behind in tech a little bit, you can make it up through fighting prowess as much as anything else. Now, I could press for another wonder at this stage, hoping that no one else had picked Honor, for instance, for the statue of Zeus. Stonehenge I'm not going to go for because I didn't particularly need the faith. At this stage, I feel like once I get control of this place, of the Congo, I feel actually I might be able to start utilising this production. Yeah, that's producing as much production as my capital is. I could start to be using this to be building some wonders. Quite possibly. The problem I've got is that it's focused on gold at the moment. There's no better tiles to work. Okay, I'll forgive it. I'll forgive it for that. Okay. It just built a library for me as well. That's. I might just leave it. I might leave it to do its thing. Okay, so what do I want to build in my capital? Now, I think probably at this stage, going for a few more troops wouldn't do me too badly wrong, actually. I could go for an archer. I think I'm going to get composites pretty soon, yeah, so it'll continue working until it hits composite. I might just do that. Here we go. Let's just have a scout around down here. I'm going to move this spearman, I'm going to move him out, and I'm going to move him closer to those pips, so his cows, just so I can keep them on the border. Keep an eye over what Denmark's doing without getting too involved. At this stage, we're sort of coming up to turn 100 now. Again, so this is why I like epic games so much. Yet they take a little longer than your standard game. Everything takes a little bit longer to build. But I find that when it comes to combat, when it comes to utilising your Civ's unique troops or abilities, you get longer in terms of the game to sort of have fun with them. Sometimes if you're playing on quick, you'll find that you unlock composites, you build a few, but by the time you've built a few composites and you've marched from one side of the map to the other to try and fight them, already crossbows have been invented and they're suddenly obsolete. With epic you don't get that. You get an ability to travel around the map a bit, have an explore without losing too much in the way of time. So I do enjoy that about epic. Okay, so the continent goes a little further down than I was expecting. I'm going to have a look around, see what I can find. This worker is done. Okay, so I'm going to go to this wheat. I think wheat is probably the next logical place. Again, just want to be doing all the improvements while I can. This worker has finished the cattle, so I am going to move him on to... Let's move him on to those horses, I think. And again, this spearman is moving down. This archer is going to stay in the city and fortify itself. Just going to be a little bit extra defense. Puts them off wanting to attack. I'm actually just going to take a look at demographics quickly. Soldiers. Okay, so even though I'm only third in soldiers, which isn't too bad, 3rd out of 6. Actually, I'm not even on literacy. Even though I've actually avoided building libraries early in the game, I am actually still above average on literacy. Now, I know people will be saying, but Ryan, you've focused completely on the smaller text, so that's giving you a bit of a bump. Yes, I appreciate that, but I'd be more worried if I was doing that and still below average. That's when I'd start to worry. So we can live with that for now. Okie dokie. Now, those guys, I may as well just wait with those spearmen for now. That's not a bad place to wait. And again, the general, I'm just going to keep in the city. Oh, Denmark, I wish I could read your mind. What are you up to? What are you thinking? A lot of the time with the AI, you can sort of almost second guess them when you see, you know, a huge amount of troops heading straight towards your borders, and you think, oh, there we go. This doesn't look good. But I don't see that happening just yet. I'm wary of the fact that he's got the most troops out of everyone in the game. That's ominous looking. But there we go. Okay. Go to that wheat, and I'm going to build a farm, get myself some more food. Have a look inside. What's going on here? Move those to the horses. Create a pasture. And then I'm going to move him to here and fortify. Don't you come into my territory, you Danes. See, I almost want him to pick a fight with me. Saves me the diplomatic issues. I can fight him off, kill some of his units, and then sweep into Copenhagen, I think. Although, actually, I'm looking at about 20 defense for Copenhagen. I might actually need some serious siege equipment to get through there. Oh, you gotta love some of the Civ animations sometimes. Look at the size of those people in comparison to the city. Those are some big defenders there. I mean, you can get mods, can't you, that decrease the size of your troops to make them look a little bit more believable. So I might look into getting that at some point. Again, I'm not entirely sure that my laptop will handle it. So we'll take it one step at a time. Oh, look at all these barbarians down here. While I'm investigating, while I'm keeping an eye on Denmark, I might see if I can get a bit more culture. And there we go, turn 100. We've gone 2,500 years into the future, and how are we doing? Well, we've got 3 cities and a puppet. That's not bad at all. I'm happy with that. It seems like a very congested map. There's a lot of space, especially around Spain and below Denmark. A little bit up here as well, but that seems to be sort of very deserty. So I think actually I've picked up a lot of the good space. Maybe I can stick a city around there with the elephants up here. Maybe there's a coastal room for a city just below Monaco. But apart from that, I've sort of grabbed the land enough. I can live with that for now. How are we doing on demographics? Literacy's okay. Soldiers, I've got enough to keep myself above average. I'm not going to be picked on. Population, as you may expect from a wide Civ, is pretty low. But actually you can see that by going wide, I've actually got more production and more crops and almost as much gold as any other person. So I'm not too, this is a pretty good start so far. Pretty good start. But anyway, at turn 100, I'm going to leave it there just for now. I will see you all soon, and thanks for watching again. Just give me a like if you can, that would be lovely. And I will see you soon. Bye!